Alright, so welcome to day 2 of Tour Vlog, is the name that we came up with, even though it's not that at all.
No.
Ish. But,
Kind of. We're on tour.
It's
The
close.
tour just hasn't started yet. This is build
Yeah,
up.
close enough. But we're currently sitting in a tiny little hole in a park at...
Running from Al Qaeda.
Yep. At like 10-ish. But
Time check. One sec. 9:51 p.m.
9:51. But okay, so what did we do today? We started off the day sleeping in because I had not slept for 2 days straight, which was good. What were you doing when I was just sleeping?
I was chilling on my phone. I was messaging people. I was messaging people, writing emails.
Oh yeah. Who'd you write a message to?
I would rather not divulge that information.
Didn't you tell me one? Okay, fair enough. Alright, so we spent the morning just chilling, doing some work, but then we decided to go out and see the city a little bit. Much more beautiful city than I thought it was. It was like, there's like this massive church that's like probably the most famous thing, and it was a real... My favorite part was just talking about like the history of the place really, and like realizing that it was like founded in what year was it, like the 1500 BCs? That's...
Taking off my jacket. Yeah. I'm fucking gonna scratch this all over this fucking shitty concrete. I could feel. 5000 BC apparently.
Alright, so it was founded in 5000 BC.
Not necessarily founded. The first sign we learned that the first sign of mankind or people there was 5000 BC. I think the first earliest record or mention of oil was 958 AD.
So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I would say from my experience, like, it was kind of a mix between your classic German town and also the mid-center. Like, looked very like a lot more touristy than I thought it was. Like, there was a lot of big open streets where like there was a ton of people walking through, and like shops and like stuff like that. So it was great. What did you think of Ulm when you first got here? Oh, lighting. Oi.
Boy. I don't know, I think, well, we sort of had I knew what I was getting into when I did German and shit. Like, yeah. I knew that I was coming here on exchange and that. Just different, just a lot smaller than Melbourne, but a lot bigger than I anticipated, I think. What else did I expect? I don't know, I think just the niceness, the neatness of how everything is.
It's so nice.
It's
like
so
I was saying
nice.
before, like this park that we're in right now, it kind of looks like something out of a Disney like fairy tale movie. But yeah,
pictures will be flashing up on the screen while talking about this.
Yeah, here's an interesting question. Do you think that your environment of this city has been able to allow you to work better?
I think so. I think it's in a way a very inspiring environment. I think that Melbourne, while it's definitely love Melbourne, hometown for life, and it's inspiring in its own very way. I don't know, kind of like, but it's like you said, like it's a fairy tale. Like this place is like a fairy tale, and it's really just. I think the contrast is what's inspiring.
That's true.
As someone who growing up in Melbourne, and especially the neighbourhoods where we grew up, and the fucking closeness of everything. Like you got like Moorabah, Croydon, Ringwood, just like all chockers. I don't want to be too Australian. It's like,
chockers, man. It's chockers.
It is. But then just coming here and you've got like everything's just so disconnected and and I think that's really kind of beautiful in a way, and I like that. I
think the difference is that it's just different. Like that's the fact that it's different in itself is really inspiring, just to do different stuff and changing habits in your own life. And I think just the environment itself is what kind of helps push like changing habits, because it's just different and it's a change of environment in itself.
That's some real stoner shit, man.
Well, it's true.
The difference is just different, bro. It's just but no, definitely. I think the inspiring thing is that it's just different, and especially I don't think it's as inspiring going from somewhere like Melbourne to America. No, I don't want to like discredit America or something, but going from what you know to what you know slightly disproportionate.
Yeah,
but
true.
this is like completely out of proportion. Like it's a whole nother world. And going from like, because in Australia, like I was talking to you, like telling you yesterday on the train, like we don't have, like we've got like town to town to town, and then like fields.
Yeah.
Like just fields, and you could drive a long way out of a city. But here it's like so disconnected, and I felt like, especially coming here, because I mean, when you're a kid in Australia, you hear shit like Red Riding Hood, the story of Red Riding Hood.
That's actually what I was thinking of.
And you're just like, oh yeah, whatever. Fucking, she went over into the bush, mate. Never seen again. Fuck, till she went to the till she walked out of like the bush that was like what 5-minute walk and found civilization again. But here it's like you're in like you can get lost in a forest here, like especially when you're even further away from a city. But like the forests are massive here, and you can just really picture the small towns that are in fairy tales with no one around in this forest until the next town. And I don't know, I think it just really painted everything that you learn as a kid growing up, you know what I mean? Of like watching things like cold winters, snow at Christmas, winter time, just all that shit that's like in the history of the world but hasn't reached Australia yet because we're too much of a new country.
True.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the city so far. It's been good. Been a good day being able to explore, just getting into it. We actually spent a lot of the day making the last video that you saw. And it was really fun just making it up as we go, like especially that little Facebook clip. We just had no fucking clue what we were going to do there, and we just threw something together, and I was really happy with it.
I liked it, yeah.
It was good. It was a good 20-second piece of content. Worked really well on Facebook. It's doing well on Instagram for me as well.
I just feel like this trip is just going to change people's perspectives of us.
Yep.
You know, I think that was evident, and I really like just straight up like because. People haven't heard a lot of stuff from me. Especially, I think that the mixtape was a big smack in the mouth to people that knew me and knew, especially from my primary school, the reputation that I have being school captain, being this good kid. And I was like saying shit like "fuck," "shit," and just full on going all out. And I think I really like that about that clip. Anyone that's known us as like those 15-year-old kids at school in English class and shit, like keeping their head down, and just straight up what you see from us, the first thing you've heard in 3 years is our audio is going to be fucked, eh?
But yeah, so working together was a lot of fun, and I think what you were saying was true, and also I think the difference is going to be like consistency. Just having something to always be able to put out that's just going to tell people that what we're doing and what we're like as people now, and how much we really are into working and stuff like that.
Tell our mums we're still alive, we're still living.
Yeah, that's good as well. Yeah. But yeah, so we did that.
Hi, Mum.
Hello. So we worked for a bit, chilled a bit more, played some FIFA because we haven't done that in like years, and we used to do it like all the time. So that was a lot of fun. I won.
Fuck off, mate. I smacked you 4-1 in that last game.
Yeah, but
I'm shit with Bayern. You fucking lucked out on that goal, be honest. Argentina against Germany.
Yes.
No, you fucked me, mate.
But still 2-1 because I won 2 games and you won 1, so...
well, if we're going from goal difference, it was... Wait, what was it? It was 2-1 the first.
1-0.
3-1, and then...
Well, I didn't win 3-1.
Yeah, but on goal difference over the first two.
3-1.
3-1, and then 4-4.
So it's 4-4.
Yeah, mate. See?
Oi, we got to keep the series going.
See? That's what I'm talking about, mate. On goal difference.
But still, I won. So that was good. And also, it's a lot more rewarding to just do games and stuff, especially when we had uploaded a video that morning. Like, it was a lot more fun to just say, yes, I'm totally okay with relaxing now just because I have done work. Because up until this point, I don't know about you, but I would always feel really guilty when I was kind of relaxing when I had not done enough work that day. Do you feel that?
Yeah, I feel that.
And it's kind of like you're half enjoying it because part of you is just thinking like, oh, I should be doing shit right now.
Yeah, I'll be honest. That FIFA game we played, I felt I could like really enjoy just unwinding.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
which is rare by FIFA because it's like you're there for 12
Yeah, that's
minutes
true.
and you're just doing like fuck all.
Just-
and it's like, what have I got to show for it? 3 points. 3 points. The thing is, ironically, it's kind of weird now, but I feel like I'm understanding what our teachers were talking about, like that. It's like, oh, after you do work, then you do. It's like about building those good work,
Yeah.
rewarding yourself after doing work. It's like, oh, fuck off! I don't give a shit about doing my math homework. I'm just gonna play.
But now we're doing shit that we actually enjoy doing.
Yeah, I like the
difference.
principle. I think the idea of it is good. But fuck doing math homework, man. Seriously.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah.
All right, I think we're gonna end it there.
I think so.
Alright.
Unless we just keep walking around and shit, well, then we might make another one of these because it's fucking like 10:05 and I'm still wide awake. I don't know about you, but
Well, we can go home and actually edit and stuff.
all that.
All right. Thank you for watching. We have an outro now. All right. Do you think it's too dark?
I reckon we'll be good actually. If you want, I
it's
can.
good enough.
If you want, I can hold my phone as light on our.
No,
phone.
that's good.